Angie.
And I'm Sue. We love our Cosoris, and tonight we're cooking for you a long-time old family recipe called Gagi's Man-Pleasing Party Beans. Woo! I'm going to start by sauteing some 1 pound of ground beef and a ½ pound of hot bulk sauce, pork sausage. So we're going to pour that in there. This recipe is great for barbecues, for tailgating, and the one thing about the Cosori that we love is the fact that you can quick cook this, or you'll be able to use it if you want to just slow cook it over an afternoon or keep warm mode after it's done while your guests dig in for it. It can be a meal, it can be a side dish. It's just a delicious little treat for everybody.
Okay, so now under 4 minutes, and we have browned our meat. So now it's time to take it out and drain it. Make sure to enjoy some wine while you're waiting.
Cheers! To drain off the remaining grease, fat from the pork sausage and the ground beef, and then we're going to add, our next step is to saute our bacon. We pre-chopped the ½ pound of bacon. We're going to add our onions, about 2 small onions or 1 large, depending on the size you have, and about 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic.
1 pot stop.
All right, next is our bacon. We'll add that and we'll saute that next till it's nice and...
We're going to throw our garlic and our onion in next.
One thing that's important to know that when you do the saute function on here, if you don't feel that that temperature is high enough, you can hit the adjust button and raise your temperature up on your saute mode. It will actually increase the temperature as well as decrease your cooking time if you need to. Just remember though that if you put anything in there at that higher temperature, you just want to ensure that it doesn't burn. If you are a bacon lover, you can always up it to 1 pound if you so desire. Okay, so now we're going to add a cup of, about 2 the onions, 2 small or 1 large. Let that saute for a little bit, and then we will add our garlic.
This is going to be a crowd pleaser. It's your next Memorial Day, 4th of July, picnic, or whatever. So the garlic now.
Yes.
All right, and then you're going to let that cook a little bit longer.
In the meantime, cheers. Okay, so you can cut. Our bacon is cooking down now very nicely. Our onions are nice and translucent. You can smell the garlic. Unfortunately, you can't smell it on that, but it smells wonderful. So our next step, Ange, is to turn our saute mode off, our ground beef and sausage mixture. Right back. So for the remainder of the ingredients that are going to go in this, it's very simple. It's at this point, it is just a dumping in of the beans and the seasonings that are going to go with it. We're going to start with 2 large cans of pork and beans, any kind that you like. We're going to put those right into the pot. Ange.
Yep.
Here you go.
All right. These are the pinto beans. These are the northern beans, the great northern beans. Dump them in with, you don't need to drain them, you don't need to rinse them because the pot will need that extra liquid. And you don't want your stuff to burn. Here's the brown sugar.
1 cup.
1 cup.
Packed.
Ketchup.
Ketchup. ½ a cup. ½ a cup of barbecue sauce.
Looking good, looking good. All right.
¼ cup of mustard.
Yellow mustard's what we've used. And then this is a beer mustard. It's kind of, if you can't find a beer mustard, you can use any kind of spicy mustard, but we thought, well, since these are man-pleasing party beans, we'll use some beer mustard.
And 2 tablespoons of that. 1 secret ingredient.
The secret ingredient.
Can of Rotel.
To spice it up.
And a little splash of your favorite lager. Stir.
the guys can finish that. I'm gonna stir it up. Look at how beautiful that looks.
And if you're gonna put this on slow cook, you're ready to go. Put your lid on, your glass lid, turn it on the slow cook function, 4 to 5 hours, and you have your beans are ready. And in the meantime, cheers!
Okay, so once we have all of our ingredients in, we're gonna go ahead and close the pot. And so, make sure it's on seal. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna actually press the pasta boil, and we're only gonna do it for 7 minutes. So we'll adjust the cook time right here and down to 7 minutes. And start. And there you have it, Gagi's man-pleasing party beans.